Mirroring, subtly mimicking someone's body language, speech patterns, and even moods to build rapport. This creates a sense of familiarity and trust. If they cross their arms, you do the same. If they speak softly, you adjust your volume to match. The push-pull method, alternating between showing affection and withdrawal. This creates emotional highs and lows, making the person crave your approval and become emotionally dependent. Complimenting someone and then suddenly becoming distant, causing them to seek your approval more actively. Triangular gaze, looking in a triangular pattern between someone's eyes and mouth during conversation to create a sense of intimacy and attraction. While talking, let your gaze travel from one eye to the other and then to their lips, subtly suggesting intimacy. The damsel in distress, pretending to need help or protection to invoke the target's protective instincts. This makes the target feel important and connected to you, asking for help with something minor to make the person feel needed and strong. Negative reinforcement, withdrawing attention or affection when the target does something undesirable. This conditions them to avoid such behaviors to gain your approval. If they say something you don't like, you might become less responsive or look away, making them want to correct their behavior. The power of touch, using light strategic touches on the arm, back, or shoulder to establish a physical connection and build intimacy. Lightly touching their arm while making a point during a conversation to create a physical connection. Scarcity principle, making yourself appear rare or in high demand to increase your perceived value. This taps into the fear of missing out, mentioning your busy schedule or hinting at other interested parties to make yourself seem more desirable. Cold reading, making generalized statements that could apply to anyone to give the impression of deep personal understanding. This can make someone feel uniquely understood, saying something like, "I sense you're a very passionate person," which is likely to resonate with most people. Neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, utilizing specific language patterns and psychological techniques to influence someone's thoughts and behaviors subconsciously. Phrases and body language are used to anchor positive emotions to your presence, using phrases that evoke positive feelings and pairing them with a specific gesture so the person associates those good feelings with your presence. Anchoring, associating yourself with positive experiences or emotions. When the person experiences something pleasurable or exciting, you ensure you're present or referenced, creating a strong emotional bond, being with them during fun activities so they associate you with those positive feelings. The silent treatment, deliberately ignoring someone to create discomfort and a desire for reconciliation. This can lead to increased efforts from the target to gain your attention, suddenly becoming less responsive to their messages, causing them to seek you out more actively. Hypnotic pacing and leading, mimicking someone's behavior and gradually introducing new behaviors or ideas, leading them to adopt these changes subconsciously, initially matching their conversational pace and then slowly introducing new topics or ideas you want them to accept. The forbidden fruit, creating a lure by making yourself seem unattainable or involved in something taboo. This increases desirability through the lure of the forbidden, hinting at having a mysterious past or being involved in an exclusive group. Emotional roller coaster, creating emotional highs and lows in the relationship to intensify emotional dependence and attachment, being exceptionally loving one day and cold the next, keeping the person emotionally off balance. Strategic compliments, giving compliments that target the person's insecurities or unmet needs, making them feel uniquely valued by you. Complimenting someone's intelligence if they've always felt underappreciated in that area. The alpha pose, displaying dominant body language, for example, standing tall, expansive gestures, to assert control and attract submissiveness. Taking up space, maintaining strong eye contact, and using open body language. Mystery and ambiguity, keeping details about yourself vague to pique curiosity and create an enigmatic allure, giving non-specific answers about your past or future plans. Gaslighting, manipulating someone into doubting their perceptions, memories, or sanity to gain control over them, denying events or statements they recall, making them question their memory. The us versus them mentality, creating a sense of exclusivity and solidarity against an outside group to build a stronger bond with the target, emphasizing shared beliefs or values that set you apart from others. Future faking, making grand promises about a shared future to deepen emotional investment, even if you have no intention of fulfilling them. Talking about future vacations or life plans together to create a sense of long-term commitment. The Pied Piper, using charisma and charm to lead others into following your desires, often without their full awareness. Enthusiastically promoting ideas or plans that benefit you, drawing others along. Reverse psychology, suggesting the opposite of what you want to provoke the desired reaction from the person, saying, "You probably wouldn't like this," to make someone more interested. Creating dependence, making someone reliant on you for emotional, financial, or social support to increase their attachment and compliance, becoming their main source of comfort or support, making it hard for them to imagine life without you. The fear of loss, hinting at the possibility of ending the relationship to increase the person's attachment and fear of losing you, mentioning that you're considering moving away or taking a break. The sly flattery, disguising flattery as casual comments to subtly boost someone's ego and make them seek more of your approval, casually mentioning how impressed you are with their accomplishments in conversation. Strategic vulnerability, sharing selective personal struggles to evoke empathy and create a bond without truly exposing oneself, revealing a past challenge you overcame to elicit sympathy and closeness. Subtle negging, delivering backhanded compliments to undermine confidence, making the person seek your validation to restore their self-esteem. Saying you look good for your age, implying they are older but still attractive. The secret keeper, sharing a secret to build a bond and encourage reciprocal disclosure, deepening the emotional connection. Confiding something personal to encourage them to do the same. The long game, patiently building attraction over time through calculated interactions, ensuring steady progress towards your goal, gradually increasing contact and emotional intimacy over months or even years. Emotional contagion, projecting positive or negative emotions to influence someone's mood and create a shared emotional experience, displaying enthusiasm or sadness to make the other person feel similarly. The mystery gift, giving unexpected, meaningful gifts to create emotional spikes and gratitude, making the person feel special, sending flowers or a thoughtful gift without any specific occasion. The gentle push, nudging someone towards actions they might be hesitant about under the guise of support, making them feel encouraged and validated, encouraging them to take a job opportunity they're unsure about by highlighting their strengths. The power play, demonstrating dominance in subtle ways, for example, leading conversations, making decisions, to establish psychological control, deciding where to go for dinner without asking for their input. The innocent touch, using seemingly accidental touches to build a subconscious physical connection and familiarity, brushing your hand against theirs when handing something over. The deep listener, paying extraordinary attention to what someone says to make them feel valued and understood, creating a deep emotional connection, remembering small details from previous conversations and bringing them up later. The intellectual challenge, engaging in stimulating conversations to appeal to someone's intellect, making them feel respected and intrigued, debating interesting topics or discussing complex ideas. The cloak of confidence, displaying unwavering self-assurance to attract and dominate, making others feel secure and drawn to your certainty. Walking into a room with a strong posture and speaking with conviction. The emotional imprint, creating memorable emotional experiences to leave a lasting impression, ensuring you are always associated with strong feelings, taking them on a thrilling adventure, or supporting them during a tough time. The secret admirer, expressing hidden admiration to build intrigue and fascination, making the person feel special and wanted, leaving anonymous notes or small gifts that reveal admiration without revealing your identity. The romantic manipulator, using traditional romantic gestures, for example, flowers and love notes, to create an illusion of sincere affection, even if the intent is manipulative. Sending flowers regularly to create the impression of deep romantic interest. The storyteller, weaving captivating stories that embed your desired message or perspective, influencing the person's beliefs and feelings subtly, telling engaging tales where the moral subtly aligns with what you want the person to believe or do. The emotional manipulator, skillfully using tears or displays of emotion to influence someone's actions or decisions, exploiting their empathy, crying to gain sympathy and get what you want in a situation. The unpredictable lover, alternating between passionate attention and distant aloofness to keep someone off balance, increasing their emotional dependence, being very attentive and loving one day, then distant and unresponsive the next. The charismatic leader, displaying leadership qualities to naturally attract followers, making people feel secure and inspired by your presence, taking charge in group situations, showing confidence and decisiveness. The emotional healer, positioning yourself as someone who can heal their emotional wounds, creating a deep bond and reliance on your support, offering a listening ear and comfort during their times of distress, becoming their go-to support. The aura of mystery, cultivating an enigmatic persona to draw people in through curiosity, making them want to unravel your secrets, sharing intriguing but incomplete details about your life. The subtle complimenter, giving compliments that seem genuine and thoughtful to lower defenses and build rapport without appearing manipulative, noticing and complimenting unique aspects that others might overlook. The undercover lover, pretending indifference while secretly planning to win their affection, creating a dynamic of pursuit and intrigue, acting aloof while subtly doing things that attract their attention and admiration. The intensity gaze, maintaining deep eye contact to create an intense emotional connection, making the person feel deeply understood and attracted, holding their gaze longer than usual during conversations to build a strong connection. The invisible thread, creating a feeling of invisible connection or destiny between you and your target, making them believe you are meant to be together, using phrases like, "I feel like we were destined to meet," or referencing shared experiences as signs of fate.